Hey, Happy New Year. It's Patricia Baker, and it's good to be back with you again. It's been crazy busy over the holidays, and so I have not been on very much, but lots of stuff happening. So I thought I'd come on today and talk a little bit about New Year's, talk a little bit about some new stuff I am doing, and a little preview of what's to come in the coming months. So um, let's start with Happy New Year. So a couple years ago, I decided instead of making a New Year's resolution, because we all have these resolutions and then we never do anything. Instead of finding something that I wanted to do, I decided I wanted to pick a word that I wanted to be. And so in 2018, my word was authentic, and it was really about just being true to myself, what I wanted to do, what my business was going to be about, what my gifts and talents were, how best to show up in the world, right? And I felt like that word influenced so many decisions over the course of that year. So I did it again last year. And last year, my word was intentional, which was great because I was building the foundation of my business, and just very thoughtful and on purpose about what I was doing and what I wanted to do. So that was my word last year. This year, my word is receptive. So this is the hardest one for me because I'm a doer, I'm a fixer, I'm the nurse, I like to do for everybody else. It's sometimes hard for me to receive. But what I found is it's a good thing to try to do. Because if you're the giver of gifts, you want the other people that receive your gifts to enjoy and like them. So people give us stuff. There's things that's ours to have, right? What is ours to have? Your success, your plentiful, your abundance, anything that's yours. And just because you take yours doesn't mean somebody else doesn't get theirs. So it's yours for the taking. So I'm going to receive that which is mine. And that plays everywhere into diabetes. So the health that's mine to receive, the peace that's mine to receive, the decisions that are mine to make, the people that I choose to work with, right? So how do you decide to receive that and do it your way on your terms, which is all throughout my coaching, right? So that's my word for 2020, which is receptive. So open to the gifts and things that are coming my way. So the second thing is a sneak preview. I'm not going to tell you everything today because there's stuff coming, but so in my coaching practice, I work one-on-one, and kind of to talk a little bit about what coaching is and how it works. It's a lot like the weather, right? We don't get much choice about the weather, right? And we don't get any choice about diabetes. It just sort of happens, and then we have to react to it. But if you're prepared for the weather, you can pretty much navigate most situations. You're not going to go out in a tornado or a hurricane, but 99% of what we deal with, we have an umbrella, we're good, we're thoughtful, we look out the window, we take a few steps, we're prepared. And so when something gets thrown our way, instead of being stuck in the rain, we reach back in the back of our car and grab an umbrella, right? So a simple metaphor, I get it, but that's how you can live better with diabetes, by just having these tools and skills and attitudes and ideas of how you're going to deal with all the stuff that's going to get thrown your way. And stuff will get thrown your way. It just will. It just will. And there's no avoiding it. So if we can't avoid it, then how do we work with it? So that's a lot of my coaching, is helping people just to understand what about themselves is getting in their own way, some new opportunities, new way of thinking, new way of trying, exploring, all different kinds of things. But it's really based on people understanding what they're willing to do. Not what I think, not what your doctor thinks, not what your mom, your sister, your husband, your wife, what you think, what you're willing to do, how you're willing to live your life. So between now and the day we die, which could be tomorrow, it could be 20 years from now, none of us really truly know. What are you going to do to make sure that your time here is worth it? And so those are the coaching modalities. And so when I coach, I'm one-on-one with people, right? So I've done some group coaching, but for the most part, it's me working with somebody else and really in the nitty-gritty. And my coaching principles, though, are all the same. And so this past year, I've created a series of online home coaching. So you don't have to go talk to anybody. You don't have to get so bad that you're frustrated. That's all you can do. There's activities that you can do online to help you start peeling back the onion and go, why am I stuck? What's the opportunity? How do I do this differently, right? And it's different for everybody. So there's no perfect answer, which medicine, I think, tries to convince us if you do all these certain perfect things, then you'll be perfect. Blah, doesn't work. I've proven that time and time again that it's always an adjustment, always. So you have to have that mindset of how to do that. So these videos are going to be coming out soon, along with a rebrand. So we're going to have a new name of the product and the company, and I'm not telling you what that is yet, but I'm super excited. So the website's going to be updated, Facebook, social media. Lots of new stuff happening, so it's really, really cool. So that's my sneak peek at my big news. But instead of having to do coaching, one-on-one with a person and explaining all your stuff, it's a unique and easy way to start learning about some of these other ideas. And your doctor is never going to cover this with you. They're just not. They're going to cover your blood sugars, your lab test, everything about the body, but they're not going to really get into what you need and how you feel and why it's hard for you and how you express yourself and tell the world what you need. Because those are the things that really, once you get those skills better, wow, the doors open up and it's so much different. That's been my experience, and I've found that to be true for so many. So that is my 2 little tidbits for today. I'm so glad that you all, hi, folks that are joining. Fun. Great to see you. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm looking forward to 2020. I'm really excited to tell you about my new brand and some of the new things that you'll be seeing, but I'm really excited to bring you these products. I think they're going to be super. And if you're struggling, I think my products are for people who feel stuck. You're frustrated, you're stuck, it's just not making sense, you're tired of it. Let me tell you, I've been there and done that. Horrible. It was a horrible, horrible time in my life, but I can promise you there's better. There really is better. There's a better way to approach things. So I'm going to sign off with that. I'm not going to tell you too much more. Anyway, have a happy, happy, happy New Year. This is Friday, so everything's wrapping up and we're all going back to crazy on Monday with school and work and whatnot. So I hope that you have a wonderful 2020. I'm excited. It's going to be a big year. And I will talk to you soon, and stay tuned for some big news. Take care. Bye.